Hello again, everyone. 2 Minute Tuesdays with Ambassador Terry. Very important Tuesday in America today. You see, in democracy, it's a little more complicated than getting a candidate elected. Because once that candidate is elected, President Trump, it's a good example, he can't do what he wants without the support of other people. Congress in America, Parliament, and various other places. Nothing's going to happen on his behalf if he doesn't have a majority in the right places. And when a new administration comes in, usually there are some members of Congress that step up into the cabinet positions, which has happened. And in America today, spring elections, which is a very, very low turnout tradition of voters to replace those who have, of the representatives that have stepped up into cabinet positions. Today, my fellow Americans, and those of you who are listening in around the world, this spring election is more important than last fall's presidential election. There are seats up for grabs that could balance the power in Congress. So Congress is less likely to make radical changes coming forward. There are also some state judges, Supreme Court judges in spaces in some states where the Trump administration is hoping to overthrow the people that are there with judges that will do what the Trump administration wants them to do. In other words, when Mr. Trump, the president, signs one of these wacky orders, and frankly, I agree with some of them. True. Most of them I do not. But when he does, and it gets thrown back into state Supreme Courts and the nation's Supreme Court, he doesn't control the outcome of the decision. Okay? That's what democracy is all about. Now, America's democracy started out with wealthy people controlling the Constitution. Did you know that for first a long time, you had to be a landowner to vote in America? Okay, so only the wealthy could decide the leadership of America. Not a lot different than it is right now, with a whole host of billionaires running America's government right now in the Trump administration. I urge you to step out, step up, and vote today in your community and get the balance of power in America back along the lines of the Constitution that our forefathers, grandparents, parents fought for, and many died for. Get it back into an equilibrium where people think about the best thing for America and America's people first before they move on and do some other things. A little longer than 2 minutes for this Tuesday.